Welcome and thank you all for joining us this evening. Last episode, we met our wonderful cast, save for one member that we have here today and one member that is currently missing until later on, as well as Archie and Tech via projected illusions that explained a little bit about the upcoming landscape that our parties found themselves in. After meeting the strange nebulous pair, the party proceeded onward towards an apparent park of some sort, marking their way across a strange, haphazard landscape. After besting a few strange creatures and meeting Eric, a friend of one of the party members, they settled in his camp for the evening and grabbed a snack of miscellaneous foodstuffs as they spoke about themselves briefly. The group awakens at daybreak to find Eric and Kadrin missing, but someone new posted up at the still warm coals of their campfire. So if you recall, Kadrin offered to take the last watch of the evening, and apparently during which him and Eric left. Elliot, you will notice there's a blood stain on your bedroll. It does not. I'm playing music, by the way. New edition. I wanted a little less constant silence. Sorry. Discord does not pick it up if it's not. I will try to fix that slightly. Okay. If you are looking at Elliot's bedroll, yes, it's pretty obvious. The best you can assume is that it would have been during any rest or any watch changeovers that they left. So as everyone converses, they're interrupted by what sounds like arguing from the mouth of the half cave that you camped in front of. If you recall, the camp was set up in front of half of a cave, in front of a mountain that seems to be cut almost cleanly in half. Looking over, you see a small insectoid creature standing with the image of what appears to be Arky, conversing with the mouth of the cave itself. It's loud enough to hear for everyone. Yes, I'm very sorry that... Well, unfortunately, that's well out of my jurisdiction. The acquisitions department will be happy to help. I understand and empathize with your concerns. However, if you would just head down to the... You don't fit. Of course, I'll be happy to escalate your problem to... Oh, hello. Good morning, is what you say, yes? Oh, fuck. That's very strange. Okay. I see the issue. Okay. That issue should be fixed if someone could talk real quick. Yes, I haven't loaded a map yet. Okay, if someone could talk again.
I ain't doing it this time.
There we go.
My turn.
Okay. Well, that was quite the technical mishap. Apologies to everyone. I did not realize their audio was... That wasn't even a setting that I changed. That was incredibly strange. Sorry, guys. Everyone is now audible. Okay. From there.
Quick recap on the last 5 minutes.
We have introduced Mama Kliga. Kliga. Sorry.
She was hunting over the coconut raptor that tried to eat Elliot.
Correct. For reference, she is featured there. So. That's awkward. All right.
We specialize in awkward.
Good morning. Yes, good morning. There was apparently a simple misunderstanding. This fine gentleman here, as Arky gestures to what appears to be the mountain itself. This fine gentleman here... oh, goodness. Of course, this fine madam here experienced a slight issue in our standard acquisitions process, and it seems that a fair portion of her and most of her body was temporarily left behind. Guys, would you be able to help out, like pass a message along? The dromates here aren't connected to, since we're out of the park bounds. I'm not supposed to be using them outside of the park, and I would love to avoid a humanoid resources issue that could come up from this. It seems this fine madam here is an earth elemental who was left behind rather, it seems, gruesomely. I think my new friends here would be happy to submit a ticket on your behalf with our department, and we will be sending someone out from acquisitions to address it as soon as possible. And without...
I understood the individual words you said, and I think you want me to take a message somewhere.
We can talk. Just let's walk towards let's walk away before it gets any more awkward. And
Are we inside a person?
Well, if you're looking for less awkward, you found the wrong group.
Not inside, just adjacent. Not a person, but a wonderfully beautiful earth elemental mistress. Here, please, this way.
Don't rob her of sentience.
The Dromite and the illusion of Arky with it begin walking towards the front door of the park entrance.
Did we really start a fire inside someone?
You didn't camp in the cave, you were just outside of the cave mouth, or half the cave mouth.
It's okay, we only almost set someone on fire.
Would anybody say, I snuck, got raptor here, almost killed the pretty one.
I'm quite good.
Okay.
I'll take that burn bit on the end there.
I'm letting it rip off a bit in here. Yeah.
Starts eating it.
A second Dromite joins the first, and with it comes an illusion of Tect. And Arky nods at him and then addresses the party. Well, now that you've had a nice rest, before we enter, do you have any questions about what you'll be approaching?
I got a question. Who are you?
Well, right, of course. I am Archnops, the information specialist of the company that runs this fine park, and this is Texonomus, the, What did you do, Tect? I am the lead design coordinator, Arky, for the 300th time. Yes, well, be that as it may, we are in charge of overseeing the primary execution, operations management, and coordination of the creation of this wonderful park.
Looks like a mess of elemental trades.
Well, you haven't been inside yet.
Sure about that. Someone Paladin seen him.
Well, we have heard reports previously that a handful of people from your previous locations are inside the park. As far as the specifics of which, that is something that would be addressed with our acquisitions department.
A non-answer man.
Yes? No? No?
I know you're very here to answer me. That's it.
Well, if there are any other questions, unfortunately, Tect and I are, as we rejoin the park proper, we will not be as readily available. We've got work to do. We can't be dallying around. Yes, we are actually rather prominent figures in the company and generally tend to stay consistently occupied on a regular basis. Apart from the recent slight lull, we will be returning to our duties quite shortly.
So what do we get for delivering your message?
Message? Oh, right, the mountain. I suppose we could provide free passes to everything is free. Yes. Well, we'll get back to you on exactly what, and if you don't get around to it, I'm sure someone will see to it eventually, one way or the other, and maybe Tect could get the message, or I suppose I could too. It's not important.
I mean, I'd be happy to do it for you if you'll owe me a favor.
A favor? What,
Yes.
what is that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But a debt is a debt.
I see.
I know what's that.
Well, I suppose there will be some sort of reward in order from the acquisitions department in correcting one of their mistakes.
Fair enough. Just tell me where we need to take it.
Tech, where was acquisitions? They can't go directly to acquisitions. They can speak with any of the assistants, and it's in the park proper in the main office through the... It's quite a lot of red tape, but I'm sure one of the park assistants will be able to help you.
You don't sound so sure.
Acquisitions is not something we deal with, especially myself as the information specialist. But of course, Tech, help me out. Just speak with one of the park assistants once you're in the proper, and they will be able to direct you. Yes.
Fair enough.
How do we tell what these park assistants look like?
That's a fair point. See, generally, to us, they appear as these wonderful little dromites here. But if you step right through this door, and one of the two assistants there opens the door to the front gate of the park and steps through, as he does, the image of Tect disappears. But in turn, an image of what is a bug creature previously as one of those here, sort of antennaed, somewhat short bug drumite, changes to a girl with vaguely elven features with blonde braided hair, a white shirt, a forest green vest, and black pants. This is what our assistants look like, and they can be found throughout the park to assist you in a myriad of things.
I like a reward.
Well, shall we go? The door is open.
Why don't
They
you
really
lead the way,
will.
Thumper?
Maybe I will. Masha goes on and moves forward.
Off the drink would really be so low. I think up and down a little bit more.
I just bumped it down. Hopefully it's a little better. That's something I'll need to sort out, especially through Discord end. Not quite sure what to do with it yet. But if I have it too low, then Discord just doesn't pick it up at all. How's that?
It's about the same.
Same. Turn it down like half. That's strange. Well,
Get it a little better.
okay. Cool.
That's
Hopefully,
better.
Great.
cool. Hopefully that stays good. Cool. So the assistant that was next to Arky also walks through the door and changes to look identical to the first one that does. They suddenly speak up in perfect common. Welcome to Adventure World, an RN Tech project. Here we have curtailed a world for young and old designed to challenge and amaze adventurers of all sorts. Within you'll find various worlds to delight you, as well as friends, quests, and monsters galore. Be sure to visit the shops and taverns of our various areas, pick up a quest or two, or just have fun and relax at different events or taverns along the way. We have many guests already attending from previous trials, but before you join them, all new entrants must pass through the Cave of Terror. A fierce guardian stands in the way of puzzles and a rumor of hidden treasure deep within. Keep your wits about you and remember to have fun right this way. And they both immediately go to the door, open it, and usher everyone through.
Tej is just pretty happy to hear the word tavern twice.
Mama Plaga is visibly upset hearing the word old.
There's things happening in my wild shape.
Yes. So this is where the interesting and slightly awkward to get used to controls of wild shape come into play. Like I said, this is where we hold spacebar to kind of move around the map. It'll take a little bit of getting used to, but the Fog of War system through this is not good, so I am not using it. Just for the record.
It's pretty.
So once this loads in, F and we can move towards the front door, and I will have everyone's tokens in there.
That computer's lagging behind a little bit. They can probably figure it out.
That is okay. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. Floor works weird, so I'll have it through the doorway instead. I'll have to figure out the floor bit soon. I also don't like that it just kind of tosses them randomly on the map. Silly me, forgot to... put a token. Why does Elliot's token keep disappearing?
He's just like that sometimes. I blame him as imaginary friend.
It's just resetting. For the record, tokens do not persist on saves, so yet. But rather than having the weird ones that we had before, that are just kind of random images, I just wanted to use the token icons, which is why we needed to import
you zoom in?
Yes, holding spacebar and then W and then mouse as you go around. Once you're in free cam mode, which is the F key. Lost a token. No, it is over there for some reason. Okay. Once we have more experience with this, this will be significantly smoother. There we go. So, as you enter, you find yourselves in a rather plain room with a single two-headed Etten inside the center of it that addresses the party as they enter. "Ah, welcome," one of the heads says. "Is this the next trial of adventurers?"
What if we said no?
"Then you should turn around and walk right back through that door."
That's a home.
The other head speaks up. "Look, if you guys are just going to mess around in here, then do it somewhere else. But if you want to get through, then this is why we are here."
What do we have to do?
"Well, we fight, of course. You get past me to get through the next door."
That seems reasonable.
I'm sorry, I'm having a very hard time hearing over the music.
I can.
Also, that music felt thematically inappropriate at this point.
I have other music too, but then I'd have to adjust all the volume again. We'll sort out the sound stuff later.
So, while we're having this conversation, how do I do rolls?
So when do you see a D20 in the bottom right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, click that and it'll pull up those. You can select however many you want to do. And then if you want to clear them, click one of the numbers at the top. If you want to clear your roll, click the clear button. So you select how many dice you want to roll, click roll, and throw the die. And kind of throw it wherever. And it will... I jumped it off of a mountain and rolled over there. But you can see in the chat, does it show up mine? Anyway.
Can't see it in the chat. I see nothing in the chat.
It didn't show up on mine either, but that's okay.
I typed
Did I
chat in
learn-
the chat and it didn't show up.
Did I learn some sort of like doppelganger spell? Because I see two of me.
Where do you see the second one of you?
In front of the party. There was two. It looks like there isn't anymore. Or nope, there's the other one.
I only see one on my end, unfortunately.
I see two next to Masha.
I've always wanted a twin, so this is exciting.
Also, are we missing a Tej?
No, Tej should be in the back. Is everyone able to move and see themselves?
She was stuck under the mountain, I think.
I do not see myself, no.
Yeah, it looks like most of the tokens are getting stuck under the terrain.
If you click on them, they'll fix, but if they get moved again, then they'll fall under again.
That's very odd. It's not doing that on my end, but
I can't tell which one's mine. There's still two blank white ones.
really,
But you
I
can see
a
some
rabbit,
of them.
I see a hat. I see a human lady, and then there's two white tokens.
Yeah, I don't see Masha anywhere.
Masha is
Okay, the other token is on top of me.
Oh, I don't.
Now it's gone.
Ah, I see it. Okay.
Early access, folks.
Okay. Extra token should be taken care of. Don't think I see any other odd ones at the moment. Is everyone able to move themselves around accordingly?
Seems like it.
Cool. So go ahead and roll for initiative.
Roll the dice.
If you do prefer
7.
your own physical dice, that is okay as well.
I'll probably stick to using the roller in D&D Beyond because doing math is hard.
Also fair.
I have no idea where my token went.
It went up next to the Etten for some reason. I moved it back.
Still not sure which one's me, and I can't seem to move by holding in the ADs.
Yours is. I will put it directly in front of the door. That one is yours.
Okie doke.
And which
Move-
other one did you
moving it
say
back.
was white? If it's just 2, hopefully you can keep track of them. Not that it matters too much.
I have initiative when you're ready.
Sorry, I was sorting out the token bit too.
I think I have initiative 2.
You have a +2.
I rolled on wild shape a 20. I don't think you can add any more to a 20.
You can.
Okay, so it's a 22.
Fantastic.
That counts.
I don't have any initiative in real life.
Me neither.
Okay, if everyone could give me their initiative. Tej was a 22.
11.
7 for Elliot.
9.
Is that including your extra +2?
Oh, I forgot I get that. 11.
And Morganas?
13.
Oh, this
Actually-
cannot.
I forgot I get advantage because of my class trait. Vigilant Blessing.
So going in for one more.
I will take a 22 instead.
Fantastic. All right. So that brings up Masha and Tej's turns first. So you can decide as you wish which would like to go first.
Let Masha do it.
I was going to let you go first, but okay. So let's see. Movement of 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm now in the ground somewhere.
That is weird. That doesn't happen.
Can you
For
click
me.
the square again?
I tried it and it didn't work, but I am going to start with a Sacred Flame, so that is a dex save.
Okay. He has absolutely abysmal dex, so that's fun. What does he need to? He failed.
All right, so that's a D8 of radiant damage,
All right.
and that is 8 damage.
Wonderful.
That's my turn.
All right, Tej.
I think she's going to go ahead and move forward her max amount.
Okay. So which would be up next to Masha? Or is no, she's smaller, so might be a
Only
little
5
less.
squares.
The 25 feet of movement.
And I think she's going to go ahead and cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
All we got here.
And what save does the need to make? I forgot about the.
It says Wisdom. So
Uh-huh. And what does it need to beat?
when I rolled, it said a 17.
You don't roll. Since it's a wisdom save, it needs to roll against your spell save.
No clue.
It'll say
13.
Yeah, it says 13.
okay, so it says that's what it needs to be. So it fails the save and falls to the ground, roaring in laughter.
Both heads.
Well, the heads are attached to the body.
Are they both laughing?
One's laughing, the other's laughing at the one laughing.
I like it.
So it is now rendered prone. And
think that's-
incapacitated for the moment.
I think that's all I can do with my turn.
If you have any bonus actions available, those are possible, but otherwise, yes.
Yeah, I would just be saving it.
So now that it is prone, I don't remember if I have a card for that yet. I will next time. Melee attacks do have advantage against it. And it is now Morgana's turn.
Okay. A move.
The Etin is also large, so it takes did not make the token large, but it takes up the 4 squares, the 2 squares in front of it as well. So I'll put it in the frontmost that it's at. So when prone, melee attacks have advantage, but ranged attacks do have disadvantage.
Son of a bitch.
That does include ranged spell attacks.
The hit DC box, is that what I add to my roll?
Yes.
23.
Okay. What attack are you doing?
Crossbow.
Crossbow. So since it's prone and you have disadvantage, you need to roll twice and take the lower.
Say what?
Since it's prone, ranged attacks have disadvantage, so you need to roll twice and take the lower. Since it's flat on the ground, it's harder to hit. But if you melee, then it's easy to hit.
22.
Okay, that still connects cleanly. Roll for damage.
Six.
Because no prone. If you that's advantage. Okay, so 6 damage, still very good. And just double checking, damage doesn't affect hideous laughter at all.
Damage gives it advantage on its saving throw at the end of its turn.
Oh, if it's triggered by damage. Yep, I see it. Okay, so it makes a saving throw when it takes damage as well. Okay. So it does pass the save and is no longer laughing, but it's still prone. Okay. And now is Mama's turn.
All right, Mama kicks her foot back and says, "You're about to get a spanking," and you use a cunning action to use dash, get right up in his grill.
Okay. You were muted.
Game just crashed on me.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll with my dice, and
Well-
hopefully I can do this blind. So that is a 21 or a 13 to hit, since he's still prone.
You're doing melee attack.
Yep, ran up with the rapier.
So you get advantage, so take the higher, and you do get to add your sneak attack on the advantage for that.
I don't get to add my ambush, though, right?
Um,
Probably want to save it anyway. So yeah, I'm just going to use sneak attack.
okay.
So that is a total of 14 damage.
Okay. And finally, Elliot's turn.
All right, everyone's so far away, so I'm gonna scoot up a couple squares here, and I'm gonna do the thing that worked so well last time and try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast. And it's a disadvantage, right? Because he's on the ground.
Correct.
All right, got a 12, and then I got an 11. So 11.
Okay. So an 11 connects but doesn't seem to deal any damage.
I'm so close. Son of a bitch. That'll be it for this turn.
Okay.
Someday, I'll hit a thing. And you'll all be the ones laughing, not the two-headed guy.
The Etten rises to its feet and just lets out a light chuckle with the fading of the hideous laughter. Ah, well, seems to be a strong group of adventurers here today.
Drake, doesn't getting up count as for attack of opportunity?
No, it's
In
moving
previous
out of.
editions.
Yeah, 3-5 did.
Okay.
So, with its battle axe in one hand and Morningstar in the other, it swings forward at Mama, but doesn't seem like it's trying to hit her.
Huh.
Just almost blatantly, comically misses with both attacks.
Honey, do you need a snack?
Oh, I think you'll be the snack when I'm done with the lot of you.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes.
14.
Okay. It seems as though the Etten is playing a part, and is just not really trying at all.
But
with
Wasn't anything?
But do you just want to let us walk through?
Walk through? No, you need to earn your way through that door.
Can you at least try to hit me?
What do you mean?
I mean that you whiffed that pretty hard. Yeah.
I told you it was apparent. I told you we needed to practice more.
Can I just walk past the guy?
Yeah. Wait, no. Fine. We're not supposed to just let people through. It's supposed to be a challenge. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a game, and you all just... whatever. Just go on through.
Mama rips off a bit of raptor leg and gives it to him and walks off.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
As you proceed through the next door, hearing the arguing between the two heads back and forth, you approach a new room in which there seems to be... I don't know who's able, or not everybody's able to move themselves, but in the new room, it seems to be there's an intricate puzzle in the middle of the room that rocks have very recently fallen down onto and broken. Just beyond that, there is a large stone section on the floor with a sign directly behind it that says, "Do not pull," and a lever directly next to the sign. Above it, there is another matching stone, or what looks pretty apparent that there was no effort to hide it, a sort of trapdoor above to match the one below, and some spikes that were not very well hidden in the wall next to it.
I pull the lever.
Can you make a dex save, please?
I'm sure I can. I got a 10.
That's actually fine. You hear just next to some stone grinding as you pull the lever. You jump backwards as spikes jut out directly into where you were just standing. At the same time, the trapdoor above opens and rocks fall, breaking the spikes that shot out entirely and filling the floor trapdoor that opens just below as well. It
Rocks
seemed
fall, but you don't die.
it seems that you just jumped out of the way of a trap or multiple traps that all broke each other. There's a door next to these set of traps that has no handle on the side that you're on, but the door slowly creeps open, and a small goblin walks out and looks at you, looks down at the floor and at the broken trap, looks back at you and sighs, looks over at the sign and just points.
I guess we should have read the sign.
Elliot just points at Morgana.
I totally read it.
The broken floor puzzle. How broken are we talking?
Seems there was just above, you can see that there's like a hole that doesn't look like it happened by accident. Looks like something made this hole that caused a ton of rocks to just crack everything. It's pretty much unrecognizable.
Can I start using mending?
I suppose you can try?
I mean, it's a cantrip. Masha attempts to start fixing the floor puzzle because he wants to know what it says.
So it looks like not all the pieces are there. So you're able to form some of the puzzle back, and looks almost like something where you slide stone pieces around that was supposed to correspond with a door. But not all of the stone pieces are there to fix everything perfectly.
That's boring. Is the goblin still there?
He poked his head through the door, and a second one has joined them, and they are now beginning to fix the broken trap.
Hey, do you guys know where the other pieces of this are?
No, something came through, broke it, took some pieces, ate them. It's gone.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going. Have a good day.
Please keep going. Read the signs.
Elliot just points at
Breaks
Masha.
up a bit more raptor
Morgana
for the
again.
goblins. Mama breaks up some raptor for the goblins and says goodbye to them in goblin. I don't.
Thank you. So I think we'll go ahead and take a quick pause here. And I believe someone should be joining us. So we're going to take a bit of an intermission. And be back in, I think, about, let's say, 15 back live. All right, we are back a few minutes more than we expected, but we have the final player with us, so it was worth the timing. Hello and welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hello.
We were previously roaming through a very strange and so far underwhelming dungeon as an entrance to the new park.
Gonna have to get drinks with that in later.
Looks like.
Yes, Matt Vonde, we do be suffering.
Somebody's got to do it.
Looks like that kicked someone. And loading in kicked another person. Okay. Well, for the sake of making our way through everything, we have. You're losing everyone. Okay.
Holding on strong here.
One moment.
We lost the whole party. It's just me and the warlock now. Never mind.
Oh, there it goes.
You know, the bugbear is disembodied, but there.
It's okay. We'll just have both of our imaginary friends fight.
That
I'm here for that.
could be interesting, actually.
Depending on where that fight happens will depend on who wins it.
Give this.
Either way, it's not good for Elliot.
I wouldn't say it was good for me.
Elliot
Well,
hasn't been talking
one
to
more
himself
try.
today.
Hasn't.
Well, it has been distracted from his thing.
Maybe he talks to himself less when he slept really well.
Re-invites are sent out, by the way.
It crashed on me. I'm reloading right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reload here.
Or maybe the horrible bugbear mother is distracting his whatever that is.
Yeah, he's got other things to worry about right now. Yeah, does that count as our first TPK? That everybody fell out while we were loading into the map? Unofficial, at least. I am joining.
Non-canonical TPK.
I can't wait to see the fan art for it, though.
There
Man,
we go.
Ooh, that'll be fun when we have fans.
Try this again. It looks like if I click enter map a second time, it just kicks everyone out. That's an interesting feature there. There we go. Clean that time. All set and ready to get back in.
Oh, yes, a map.
And here we are. And now the brief moment of getting tokens back in. Or just losing them, it seems. Oh, no. Yeah.
It's a party.
A token disappear. It was Elliot, so that's okay, right?
Yeah, probably. Just as long as I'm in range to miss every Eldritch Blast, I'm happy.
I'm actually not sure where That token is going.
Really hard to say
we
what's
left that
ever going
room?
around with Elliot.
We had just come, or just started our way through it. You're right. And
All right, so where are we at
Every
today?
time I see the bunny out of the corner of my eye, it looks like one of the Mars aliens from that really terrible comedy from the 90s or something.
Mars Attacks was a masterpiece. Excuse you.
It
Also
was
not sure how you
amazing,
got
but it
there from a
wasn't
bunny
that great.
rabbit, but all right.
When you're not looking at it out of the corner of your eye because of the circle and the like, it's just the way it's shaped because it's not like a whole body picture. It's just a head.
The cutie little bunny rabbit.
I like
Say
them.
that now because you're not relying on him to keep you alive. Wait till you're bleeding out on the floor.
All right. So here we are. We have passed the broken puzzle and the not broken previously trap.
Points at Morgana again.
And we find that the door is, in fact, because the puzzle connected to it is broken, unlocked. And we are able to proceed through the hallway, at least somewhat unabated. As we come up to the next room, there is a once more unlocked door that leads to a room that something apparently has happened in. As the party approaches the door, they hear a noise of excitement, followed by an immediate shriek of terror.
Sounds fun. Let's go in.
Fun. Okay.
As the party enters the room, move on there. As the party enters the room, you see coming out of a hole in the wall, similar to the one above the broken puzzle, is one Cadron Greenleaf, looking around frantically for what can be presumed to be Eric.
Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing?
Hello? What are you guys doing? Have you seen Eric at all?
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell
The-
is this?
The scream heard, by the
My
way,
name is May. Sorry, I interrupted.
the scream heard was in fact Eric. Cadron would have heard him saying something about getting a key.
Okay, now I'm going to address the who the hell are you. Hello, greetings. My name is May McClega. I'm looking for my hairy son. He's a paladin. Who the hell are you, tall man?
Name's Cadron Greenleaf. I was with the rest of these people last night. My friend Eric and I went off on a small mission during my last watch just before the morning. You must have shown up after I left.
Nice job abandoning
you are
us.
the one. Yes, you are the one that almost got the pretty one eaten by raptors. Also, would you like a raptor wing arm?
I just assumed you were a shapeshifter.
No,
This time Elliot
I'm
points at
good
himself
on the
with a
raptor,
confused
thanks.
face.
So, what happened to your buddy?
I don't know. We were crawling through these tunnels here. We had seen some of our lost townspeople, and we followed them. They led us here, and Eric started mentioning something about a key, and then somehow we got separated in these tunnels, and I haven't been able to catch up with him.
On the left, next to the hole that Hadron is squeezing himself out of, there is a something that looked like it may have once held a key to fiddle with, but has been broken out. And near that, there's another hole in the ground with some signs of a struggle and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of blood at the entrance of it. On the other side of the room, however, there is a much larger, much more apparent hole to be seen that it seems like some creatures frequent their way through. And a door that one could assume the key was supposed to go to, but has been since not only locked but also crumbled in and rendered completely unusable.
Guys, I gotta be honest, so far, this place is really shitty.
The upkeep on this park is terrible.
I swear, if my son is dead, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Is this one of the tests that were mentioned before?
I want my money back.
Probably? Yeah.
Wait, you paid money?
Sure.
Right? The persnickety one said it was all free.
Hmm.
Drake,
Yes,
can I do a medicine check on the blood by the hole to see if it was human?
absolutely.
Blood check.
Never mind, it's a 1.
You're having trouble figuring out if that's even blood at all. There's some certainty that it may have even come from the rock itself.
Pretty sure this
Care
is
to share with
jam.
the class.
Yeah, pretty sure this was jam.
It's not jam.
Can I investigate
let
the remains
me
of the
taste
door?
it.
Yes.
Does it taste like jam?
Do you
Alright,
want to taste
what
it?
do you want me to do?
Like it's going to taste
Investigation?
the blood of
No,
jam.
you taste
Yeah.
it.
Is someone gonna lick it?
Oh,
The door?
Clayton's definitely
Volunteering?
gonna lick it.
Is
Oh,
the
the
20
blood
good?
or jam, whatever.
I got a
Yeah.
7. I was just asking if the 20 was good.
20 is good. With a 7, there's no... The door is pretty much, or not pretty much, is completely unusable. From your investigation, the door itself is pressed into its frame, locked tight, and the rocks have wedged out any way of getting through it.
That's not jam, but the door is jammed.
So I can't smash through the door then. It's pressed up against the rock wall.
Can I try to thieves' tools that?
The rocks?
Or
Because the lock you could try, but the rocks behind it that are collapsed in the entire way of it, I don't know if the thieves' tools could do much to those.
probably not.
However,
So we go into the hole.
You first.
Well, let's lick that blood/jam first to see what it is. Mama Klinga wants to do that.
My work here is
go
done.
for it. Go ahead and roll a medicine
What
as well.
do I roll?
Or survival. Medicine or
Okay,
survival,
alright.
your choice.
Dealer's choice, alright. Well, it doesn't matter because both medicine and survival are +0, but I rolled a 15.
It is from your experience as someone very familiar with blood.
Ew.
Can't distinguish what kind.
And
Well,
you almost
Andy's
missed it.
blood.
Uh,
Oh, I definitely did lick it.
humanoid, probably human or some mixture of human and elf. Don't actually remember.
What is? Did you say what this?
This is human blood.
What's that say?
Did you say what this brick thing was over next to the torch?
That's where the key was held. Probably,
Gotcha.
actually.
Well, I guess we should probably make our way through this hole here. Doesn't look like there's any other way around unless there's anything interesting back from the way you came.
No, it was a really disappointing end.
There was a fun lever.
It wasn't that fun.
All right, and I just shake my head and just begin to push my way through the hole ahead of everyone else.
All right.
I'd like to go stealthily.
I would like to too, but I don't have that option.
You can roll stuff.
I rolled a 24.
No.
24.
No, I was saying mama stealth. So you manage, or you inch your way along very well. Who all can see in the dark?
I can.
Me.
Because as soon as we go into this crevice, things become rather difficult to see.
I
Because it's
can.
Dark vision.
those with dark vision are fairly successful. Those without need some sort of light source.
I can see in darkness up to 60 feet.
Fantastic.
So wait, does everyone have dark vision?
These days, usually.
Yeah.
We don't want any of them normie human eyes.
Halflings also got the short end of the stick on seeing in the dark.
Short.
I think I only have
Ah,
dark vision
I made
because of
a
my
pun.
subclass.
Alright. I lost
If
some
anyone
tokens in
can't
there,
see, I can cast light.
well, as we come out into this chamber, you're able to see a few rock pillars connecting, but it seems like some creatures have dug out this sort of chamber. There's bits of what appear to be chitin scattered around, as well as food, chewed up dirt, and just general evidence of burrowing.
Out of character. Oh, I know what this is.
Ew.
Do you?
Yes, but Mama Clega does not, so she's going to go taste the chitin.
Make a nature check.
Okie doke.
Don't eat that. What are you
14.
doing?
14. You can definitely tell it's some sort of insectoid creature. A larger insectoid creature.
Probably could have gotten this information from looking, but hey, it's a big insectoid.
You are doing a great job, Mama Bear.
Oh, I like that name. It is not my name, but I like it. I am going to whisper again because I'm trying to be stealthy. Shit.
So I'm just gonna say that with all of this scattered about the floor and just how the area looks in general, we should probably take a little care walking through here. If anyone wants to scout ahead, they can. If not, I can make my way through, I suppose.
I don't mind going out front. I'm not sneaky, but I can go out front.
Would I have to re-roll a stealth check if I were to scout ahead?
Not currently.
Okay, Mama will scout ahead.
And she has dark vision, right?
That is correct.
Do you want to go on the left side or the right side?
Roll a d4. Even is left, odd is right. To the right.
Okay. As you creep along the wall, you notice there are consistently littered holes around the floor, walls, and ceilings of this cavern that all seem fairly recently used. As you round this first rock, you stop and notice there's an apparent nest of eggs just in front of you.
Mama thinks to herself, should probably not kill young. I would murder for that. And then turns around and walks back and tells the party what she saw.
Please tell me you didn't try to eat them.
No, I am a mother. I would not disrespect another mother. The eggs are fine. I did not taste them. I did not eat them. I did not even stab them.
I'm going to breathe a sigh of relief for so many reasons.
Drake.
Mhm.
Masha is going to move slightly to the left, like over here,
Mhm.
and just kind of look down the cavern because I have 300-foot dark vision.
Wowzers.
Take a look.
You can see a carved out larger space similar to the one you entered through, just peeking beyond one of the rocks.
Hey guys, exit's over there.
I'm going to follow the big eye bunny.
We'll do the same.
So everyone wants to creep along this side.
Hugging the left side wall.
Are these pillars, are they like climbable?
They reach all the way
Or
to
is
the
there
ceiling.
like okay, I wasn't sure if there was an actual ceiling or if it was some weird world teleport thing and there wasn't, so
Yeah, that's kind of hard to depict with the top down bit, but there is a ceiling about Probably 40 to 50 feet up.
Which side is everyone else going around?
Left side.
Left side.
Flying left
Alright.
side of the wall.
Since I have like my own dark vision, I'll take the right just in case there's any problems, so that I can be on the other side of it if need be.
Okay.
Elliot's staying with the pack, of course.
Can everyone roll perception for me?
Also, where's Tej? There you are. You were in the wall.
Get out of the wall.
We'll figure out that
Rolled
wall
a
bit.
6.
Fantastic. And what's your passive?
Oh.
11.
I got
Okay.
a 14.
As this perception check happens, can I reactivate Vigilant Blessing on myself?
Sure. What's up?
Cool.
What is it?
4.
Oh, it gives me initiative or advantage on next initiative check.
Okay.
21.
Non-natural 20.
Okay. So 20 and 21. You hear from some of the holes nearby some skittering noises, both large and small. Scratching at the stone.
Do I need to re-up on that stealth check now?
Would it bother you if I said no?
Oh, I like a 24 being my stealth check. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, that's fine.
Masha will lean back and be like, there's some skittering in that general direction as he vaguely points in front of him.
Ew.
Son of a bitch.
I will state for the record there are
Mud and shit, and just trying to blend into the walls.
there are certain things that a stealth check does not dodge. Unfortunately.
So Masha's just gonna keep moving forward. So how far can I get before things happen?
Okay. Come to about here, and you hear the skittering very close to you.
Yeah,
In
and
one of
I'm
the
gonna
holes.
be keeping pace in the lead on the right side, trying to keep up with Masha moving up at the same time. He is.
As you approach near the eggs, the smaller skittering is now very apparent, even without listening very hard.
So, don't want to point out the obvious, but I think we're about to have some company.
I just hope it's not bigger than I am.
So also as a side
Everything's
note,
Isn't
bigger than you are.
everything bigger than
also as a side note, Kadrin is what 60 feet away? 60, 70 feet away?
Yeah, about that.
You are not talking like that and not having us hear you.
Well, then I yell it. Say, hey, I think that whatever left these remains behind, they know we're here. I think we're about to have some company, so you guys might want to get ready for that.
What
Wait,
was your
I'm gonna
first
throw
clue?
Mud for shouting. I'm gonna throw hunks of mud at everybody that's shouting.
with that, can everybody roll initiative?
I hate bugs. I rolled a
Hauser.
nat 1. I've got a 2.
Oof.
It's a 5 again. 8 for mine.
Okay.
$23.
13. I tried it in roll 20, that didn't work, so I just used my pie dice. 13.
22.
2?
Apparently I need to give 22.
Has just
Actually, a
two?
4.
4. Okay. So Morgana gets to
Thinking about how
see.
much he hates bugs.
Morgana gets to see first. Were you keeping pace with Adrian?
Mole Man? Yes.
Okay. So
Ooh,
yes,
I'll write that
Morgana
down.
definitely gets to see first that within the nest of the eggs, there's actually a swarm of rather large ants.
Um,
And
I guess I
similar
tell at least this guy.
and similar skittering is heard from the walls near you. The same ones that are in the nest.
I followed the wrong fucking guy.
But with that, it is Morgana's turn.
I mean, like, are they like mean? Like, are they like coming at us like ferociously or something? Or
You can tell that they are fiercely guarding. The ones right there are fiercely guarding that nest.
can I creep past them? I guess.
Yes.
Then I do that
Okay. Where would you like to move?
as far away as possible.
Like towards the exit or?
Yeah.
And you have 30 movement. Relief?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Masha. Near you, you hear the larger skittering uncomfortably close to you.
But I can't see anything yet.
Not yet. It's coming out of the noise is coming from one of the holes in the wall.
Okay. Masha is going to adjust slightly, and I would like to hold a sacred flame for when something attacks me.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold my action for that trigger.
Sounds good. Next up, the skittering in the room becomes much more apparent as a large insectoid steps through the carved path that serves as the exit to this room. A creature, not that your characters know this, but it is known as an Ankeg. If you'd like to see it, it is on stream. Same icon as those there, but those are hard to see.
Ew.
What you see before you. Trying to remember how big they are. Okay. Is a large monstrosity, a many-legged insect with long antennas twitching in response to any movement around it. The legs end in sharp hooks, good for both burrowing and grabbing prey, and its powerful mandibles look like they could even snap a small tree in half.
Oh, that's definitely bigger than I am.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than anyone here. Most characters are medium. Your character is small. This is large, which takes up 4 spaces, which is a 20-foot area. Anyway, it's Mama's turn.
Oh, it's Mama's turn. So the Ankeg has come out.
One has in front of the exit. It is not the same noise. It's not the one that was making the noise that is next to Masha.
Is there somebody beside the big Ankeg yet?
No.
Okay, going to do a cunning action and then immediately fuck up that cunning action by just using all that mud and dirt and clay all over me and hiding, and then just moving like 10 feet and throwing a dagger, trying to surprise and ambush it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, I need to hide. I do need to do another new stealth
Or,
check first.
yep. Roll to hide. I suppose that's fair.
Let's see. 14 plus 8, so 22.
Now, how does hiding interact with tremor sense?
Oh, well, I guess I would have to not move. But does Mama know this?
No.
Okay, then I'm not hidden, so I'm just going to get a shitty dagger throw in.
Yep.
Which was a 23 to hit.
That does connect.
Oh, hey, at least that's 8 damage.
Indeed.
And that's my turn.
All right. Another pack of ants crawls out from the wall system next to Kadrin and attempts to beset upon him. What's your armor class?
Uh, 15.
A 22 connects. The ants swarm your body, and you feel many bite down all at the same time. For a total of 9 damage.
Jesus.
It is now your turn to retaliate. They are in your space at the moment.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out my hammer and my hand axe, and I'm being bitten. I like feel that same animalistic fury building up inside of me, and I'm going to go ahead and enter a rage.
Okay.
And am I able to attack them while they're in my space, or do I have to like shake them off of me first?
You can hit them while they're occupying your space.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to swing at the easiest one to hit.
It's a swarm, so you're kind of just like slapping at them on your body. With your weapon, which is valid.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm trying to like get them off me and like maybe take some out.
Yep.
So there we go. That's a 25 to hit.
That connects. And roll for damage.
11
Right.
for main hand.
So it appears that you take out about half the swarm.
All right, and then I'm going to swing with, or try with the other offhand weapon, and that's a 13.
That connects. Hey, you're swinging with offhand, but you also raged.
Oh, you're right. Rage was bonus action, so
Yep.
never mind.
Did you count in your rage damage?
Nope. So it'd been 13 damage instead of the 11.
Okay. A little over half have been squashed.
Cool. And that's it for me.
Okay. From between Mama and Masha, a hole in the wall produces another ankeg next to you that tries to take a bite at Masha.
So first, my Sacred Flame triggers.
Yes.
Deck save.
Okay. And how does a non-natural 20?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
And I got stuck on. Actually, it didn't actually roll. Let me redo that because it got stuck on
Sure.
the
Yeah, go ahead.
thing. Okay, 17 that time.
It's still fine.
That rolls. So no damage at all?
The spell misses.
Okay. All right. It attempts to fight and grapple. What is your armor class?
18.
Actually rolls. And that's off the bat. Still rolls. Well, does not connect with you. Cool. All right, you are much too spry for it. Next up is Tej's turn.
All right, I'm going to move squarely between Masha and this pillar, so I'm a little more protected.
Okay. That's fair.
I think for now I'm just going to hide.
Okay. So roll for stealth.
12.
You crouch yourself against the pillar and do in fact believe that you are hidden from these creatures that see through the ground.
Well, at least I believe it's true.
The swarm of insects, the swarm of ants on the pile of eggs starts to slowly patrol around the eggs. And finally, Elliot's turn.
All right, Elliot's going to tap on his head. All right, buddy, you ready to have a little bit of fun?
Yeah, I've seen your idea of fun.
All right, well, let's try something different. And he's going to point at the Yonkeg right next to Masha, and I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use a real spell. Do you want me to read it out loud or anything? But it might do stuff. It'll be a wisdom save.
Yep. And Dissonant and Whispers is a discordant melody that one creature in range can hear, racking with terrible pain. It makes a wisdom save, and upon failing the throw, takes severe psychic damage and immediately use its reaction to try to move very far away. Does not obviously move into dangerous ground, but if it does succeed its save, it still takes damage, but does not have to move away.
Let's let someone else deal with your voice for a minute.
And wisdom for these is surprisingly high.
Oh, of course it is.
Comparably. It's an insect, and they have much more than I would expect. 2.
Oh yeah, that'll be a hit then.
Okay.
Alrighty, 12 damage there, and then they gotta scoot away, which I think should let Masha take a swing, right?
Absolutely.
Masha does not have a
Yeah.
weapon drawn.
And Mama has a weapon drawn, and it
Pick
was
it.
between the two of us. So
Yep.
that's also flanked.
Well-
All right.
It's going to attempt to move directly back into the hole it came from, which is, in fact, away from Masha and next to Mama. So, provoking attack of opportunity from both of them. Also, Masha
All right.
already used a reaction for the turn anyway.
Well, he also doesn't have a weapon drawn, so he couldn't do an attack of opportunity. I don't have Warcaster.
Fair.
Ooh.
All right. So that's a 25 to hit. I'm pretty sure I hit.
That does connect. Now we get to my favorite part about rogues. Because it is a large creature with an enemy in range, this does also proc a sneak attack, because a sneak attack is once per turn, not once per round. So go ahead and roll damage and add your sneak attack to that.
I already had, and that is a total of 13 damage.
All right.
Unless you want to let me add my ambush onto it, then I can make it more.
This would not be considered a surprise.
No, it will not.
That attack seems to cleanly take off one of the larger legs as it worms its way back into the wall.
Nice shot, Klega.
The leg of which
Ew.
falls
Yes,
in front of you.
I will not be eating that for dinner.
I was already taking bites out of it.
All right. Back to Morgana.
Can I do the sneaky to the edge of that pillar and shoot at the other gross thing?
Absolutely.
Okay, do I have to like roll for stealth or something, or?
You may, however, not that your character would know, she'll still attempt to stealth, but it's tremor sense. So just walking on the ground lets it know where you are. So the stealth is pretty much automatic failure.
Even
can
if
still
it's
shoot.
just tippy toe. Okay, I'll just roll that. $18 to hit.
18 does connect. Roll for damage.
$10.
All right. Next up, we have Masha.
Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to remember. There it is. Okay. So Masha is going to reach down and touch the jagged snowflake on his shield and yell out to the room, gather round Volings for the protection of my lady, and activate Channel Divinity for Twilight Sanctuary. So a 30-foot sphere of dim light surrounds me.
Okay.
And I am going to move. Where's about 30 feet from Mama, towards the center. Would that still be in range there?
Yes, just barely.
Okay, so he'll move to there. And by ending his turn inside of Twilight Sanctuary, he gains 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Fantastic. So, temporary HP, for those that may or may not know, is health that acts as a shield that gets hit first, and multiple instances of temporary HP do not stack. So if you get 8 temporary HP from one source and 10 from another source, you have a whopping total of 10 temporary HP, assuming you prioritize the higher. Don't know why you wouldn't. There we go. All right, and that applies to anybody ending their turn within 30
To end your
feet
turn within 30 feet of me.
radius.
Yes, 30-foot radius. And that's movement and action, and that's my turn.
Okay. The Ankeg next to the door, or the exit, burrows into the wall and skitters pops out next to Mama. This pillar is in a really inconvenient spot, and I didn't realize it would be. And attempts to bite down. What is Mama's armor class?
15.
That is a whopping 7 to hit. The Ankeg's mandibles catch on the rock next to it and do not find any grip. And it is now your turn.
Can I do an insight check to see if Mama realizes that she needs to do a Kevin Bacon a la Tremors?
Sure.
So that is an 18.
So what is it you want to try to do?
Trying to figure out if she can figure out that they're using tremor sense and not sight.
Well, she does notice they are using both tremor sense and sight. They do have functioning eyes as well.
Okay. All right. Shit. Anybody else close to this Ankeg then?
Currently, no.
Damn, you really are trying to fuck my shit up. Okay. Just go ahead and take a stab. You make stab then.
All right.
So that is a 14.
14 just barely connects.
Cool. That is 8 damage. And use cunning action as my bonus action and disengage towards my closest ally, which would probably be Masha Bunny Rabbit.
There is Tej and Masha. Here. And ending your
I
turn,
will go towards them. Yep.
you get a 2d6.
1d6.
Is it 1d6? Is it the same roll or is it an extra roll each time?
That's up to you, really.
That it might say. I did not record the channel divinity, unfortunately.
You grant it 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points is all it says.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, 1d6 plus 2, that gives me 7.
There you go. Next up, the insects on that are left on Kadrin once again try to bite down.
It's a 15 AC for me.
And they do not find any biteable skin, whether it be your rage or just some shaking them off. They got a 5.
Good.
It is now your turn, Kedrin.
All right. So I'm going to try to swipe at the rest of them that are on me first.
Okay.
It's 23 to hit. Oh, hold on, I got. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, 23 to hit.
That connects.
And 11 damage.
All right, and you manage to squash every single bug on you.
Good. And you said that there's another swarm around the eggs.
Yes, it is slowly circling the eggs.
All right. I'm going to run up to them and attempt to smash through them with the hand axe. See if I can like sling any against the wall or something to kill them.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
You manage to catch a few. How many? 5.
7. 5.
7.
Or do I not get the? Yeah, because I still get rage on that, don't I? Or is it just first attack?
Let me double check.
I think rage is every attack.
Rage is every attack.
I believe so as well. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, +2 with damage with strength weapons.
Yep.
So yeah, 7.
All right. So a handful of the ants get scattered across. And that
How
brings
big
it.
are the ants? Can I use my movement to crush any more?
They are much larger than. I mean, it's a medium swarm of ants. So, what would take up a human space with 22 of them? Uncomfortably large.
Bigger than
So
your
can I crush any with my movement?
No.
Okay, well then I'm done, I suppose.
Roll for your temporary health.
Yes. 1d6 plus 2.
1d6 plus 2, thank you. 4.
4. All right. Well, the swarm now, with aggressive action against them, jumps onto you once more. And that is a 13.
It misses. Let them swarm.
Ant-Man here. All right.
Their bites make me stronger.
The Ankeg that previously escaped through the wall can be heard skittering around and pops out of a hole in the ground over here.
Son of a bitch.
Those who are blind, where is over here?
A few feet behind Elliot. And in the line of Elliot, Mama, and Masha spits a... Is that? It's 30 feet, right? Yep, just barely. All right, spits acid If all three of you can please make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that all three of them, not me included?
You too, bud.
It's Elliot, Mama, and Masha.
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
17.
Pretty sure I failed with a 5.
All right.
I can technically add a d4 to that, but pretty sure that's still gonna fail.
Masha takes a total of 9. And
Oof.
you have the temporary.
It's still oof.
And the other two take half that. So rounding down the 4 damage.
Gross.
As it spits acid. All right, Tish.
Who is the worst off? Health wise.
Adrian, realistically.
Yeah, honestly.
Fairly obviously with large ant bites all over him.
Keeps rolling in the ants. Gadrin, get out of the ants.
Can I see him?
No, I'm gonna kill them all.
Yes,
They
you
brought this war
can.
upon themselves.
No, I mean, is he in Tej's line of sight?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on him.
All right, and that is a bonus action. So
And I'm gonna move or sneak a little ways, heading toward the exit.
okay.
And
You
away
do-
from the bugs.
You do have an action available as well. You could cast an action-based spell. You could do, and that includes the cantrips that you have, weapon attacks, but you have a rapier equipped, so you don't need to be in melee range of that. So your options are essentially light message, vicious mockery, or you could use your last spell slot.
I'll just do Hideous Laughter again on the
Make the
ants
ants
closest to
laugh.
me.
Now, we'll note hideous laughter does not affect things with 4 or less intelligence, and wild animals are well known to not have that.
So the ants are really dumb.
Yes, they're
Who's
insects.
laughing now, ants?
So for this, I will let you reconsider your action, but in the future, something you would need more insight on, or nature, depending. But with the insects, it's pretty obvious. There's no harm or really any lost use of a good old-fashioned vicious mockery.
Yeah. What would happen if I improvised?
Improvised in what way?
Against the ants somehow.
What are you aiming to do?
I want to find out why they are guarding the nest of eggs.
That would be a rather difficult but possible insight check or nature check, your choice.
Let's do a nature check.
Okay. Go ahead.
I got a 12.
The best you can discern is that while it's not their eggs, they have some responsibility here. It's not really clear as to why.
Okay, that ends my turn, I think.
Okay.
Dad, roll a d6 and add 2.
That's for the temporary HP.
That's a 5.
You have
Okay.
5 extra health on top of your health. You can write it to the right on D&D Beyond where it says temp.
I'm really healthy.
All right. That brings us to Elliot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast at this guy that keeps spitting at these people, these nice people, and it's gonna hit for real. I rolled a 19. Look at me go.
And that's at the one spitting?
Yeah, the one couple feet from me, or 15 feet, I suppose, or whatever that is.
And somehow, some way, that does connect.
Finally happened. It finally happened. 13 damage.
Looks like your wand isn't broken anymore.
We're finally in this thing.
All right. You finally managed to summon up a clean Eldritch Blast that connects with its neck, and its head pops clean off.
Yeah.
Ew!
Warmed that one up for you. Thanks for yeah, we did it. We did it.
Elliot feels like he looks really cool. I'm going to scoot back a couple feet here. I don't want that other one spitting at me.
All right. It is now Morgana's turn.
Real fast. Temporary
Oh.
health.
D6
Yep.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
plus 2. That'll give me 6.
Ooh.
I have 6 temperature.
So how many squares can I move?
I believe 6.
And then I can still do a thing?
Yes. Just double checking. Yep. 6 squares.
Does 12 hit it?
You're attacking the Ankh?
Yeah.
Not the ants that are swarmed on Gadrin. That's just a funny thought to me. No, unfortunately, unfortunately, it does not find any way to pierce the armor on it. Brings us to Masha.
Okay. See here. I need to see line of sight stuff. So the one that was behind us is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see the other one from there? Or do I need to move one more square?
One more square.
6. Let's roll to hit with guiding bolt.
All right.
Ooh, nobody else attack after this.
17 plus 6, 23.
23 hits clean.
46 damage.
Whoa.
So 14 damage. Two
All right.
sixes, 2 1s.
And that, so describe your guiding bolt. That is yours, actually.
So a beam of bluish purple energy lances out from his hand and
Okay.
hits the Ankeg and then latches onto it.
Okay. So that manages to crush its abdomen, and it falls down.
Oh,
That one is dead as well.
Nice job.
yay! I'm gonna roll for more temporary health because ow, acid.
Brings us to Mama. If you would like to assist Cadron with the final ants that are on him, maybe
Oh,
slap
yeah,
him,
those-
slap him
yeah.
around a little.
Yeah. I'll slice them and dice them with this rapier. Yeah.
Go eat the
Oh,
ants.
The
All
ants,
comes up and says,
ants as
"Alright, we're
well.
gonna have dice ants for dinner tonight, guys. Alright, it's alright." And that would either be a 16 or a 21 to hit.
Both of those hit.
And I have chopped up 16 of them.
Okay. Well, with a deft and well-practiced hand, with the tip of your rapier, you manage to skewer every single ant on Cadron's body without harming him at all.
Fantastic. We got dinner tonight, children.
And now you are left with a handful of corpses, a nest of Ankeg eggs, and a dark gaping hole in the wall.
I'm not gonna lie, Mama. That was pretty impressive work you just did.
You should have seen you when I was young. Oh, I could do so many things with the tip of a sword. And so many other things too.
All right, the two of you, stop flirting. Does anybody else think these eggs might be worth something?
Set them
As
on
I
fire.
say, we should take them with us, though. I mean, we did some work. I feel we earned them.
Food is food. That's all I'm saying.
Weren't you like 5 minutes ago talking about how you weren't gonna affect the eggs because you were a mom?
Well, we just killed the mother and the father. They're orphans now, and I could adopt them, but I think they'll try to eat me once they get to be about a month old.
Masha shrugs
Burn
and starts
them.
heading towards the hole. After a minute, the sphere of light disappears and all of your temporary health disappears.
Oh.
So I'm gonna grab up the eggs and just like stuff them in my pack. If anyone wants one of their own.
We have a class pet.
Yeah, I'm going to take one of those eggs.
All right, so I toss one over to Elliot. Hey, catch.
Oh, don't make me roll to catch this egg.
No.
Ah,
Not as bad as I've been rolling. Don't do this to me.
I was really hoping you would have made him roll to catch that egg.
Well, I suppose that depends. Is your throw if the throw is with intent to make him struggle for it, then yeah.
Well, I mean, where is he standing?
Roll for athletics.
Right on the other side of
Is
the
it-
pile.
Oh, okay. If you're nearby, then I just toss it to you.
Come on,
Okay.
Elliot finally did something cool. He really doesn't need egg on his face.
Ah!
So this particular hole is a little more cramped than the previous, but after some time you manage to squeeze your way through as a group single file. You find yourself in what appears to be a cellar of some kind. An actual building to boot.
Can I look for like hidden treasures?
Sure. You can roll an
What do-
investigation.
Okay.
And is there anything like obviously visible in the cellar that like we can just see walking in?
A lot of food, alcohol. Seems to be pretty obviously bar supplies.
Yay!
Mama's grabbing some of
Elliot's
that
gonna grab
booze.
several alcohols.
Mama is.
Yeah, I want to take a cask of this alcohol and load up on some food.
A whole cask? Was that Goliath talking?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, makes more sense. Makes more sense.
Okay. So you're grabbing a cask. What else?
I mean, it's just a storeroom, right? It's not attached to any other thing, right?
I mean, some of them are tied together, and then there's the giant cask. Which
No, I meant like the storeroom itself is just like the cave led into it. It's not
no,
like
it's
the
a
storeroom
broken
doesn't
wall.
feed into. Okay.
It's a broken wall. There's stairs to go up. That's the only way out. It's the basement of someplace.
Then maybe I won't take a cask, but I will stuff some of this food in my bag.
Okay. The food is all fresh. Seems to be very recently put down there. Anybody else? What was your perception, by the way, from Morgana?
12.
12. You just see the obvious, the food, and you find some particularly good morsels throughout, and some salt.
Wait, Drake. As a fellow
Ooh,
rogue,
salt.
could I grant Morgana advantage on that roll?
Absolutely. You want to roll again? Take the higher. That is a help action. Which is significantly less complicated in 5th than it was in 3rd.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yes.
So while they're doing that, just want to ask the group: do you guys think that this is like another one of those random rooms that was just like shuffled aside here, or should we investigate where the stairs lead before we take anything? Because I'd really like to take one of these barrels of ale with me. Not trying to piss anyone off if I do, but if it's random room like our towns and stuff have been. I mean, I don't see it hurting anything if I take one, right?
Elliot just
they
looks
did-
at him as he's sticking a couple bottles in his pockets.
I mean, the robot, mechanical or hologram or the magic men, they did say it was a bar in town. I think this is just part of the illusion. Go ahead and take whatever you want. It's probably not real.
Morgana's second roll for the advantage.
I gotta do it?
Yeah. So Mama gave you a help action, which gives you advantage on your roll. So you do 2 rolls and take the higher one.
This time I just poked myself in the eye, so it's fine.
You keep the higher one. So the help was not much help, but that's good. So you find a good few morsels and some nice packaged salt.
While they're poking around, Masha's gonna head up the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow Masha up after I put the food in my bag.
As everyone rounds the stairs, they hear what sounds like joyous ruckus, partying, laughter, revelry of all kinds as they reach a door. And upon opening the door, we will address that next session. Because it's past 1 o'clock now.
Yay! Good job, everybody. Way to not die.
We did it.
I'm somehow stuck under the floor.
That'll happen. This floor is. I had difficulty with this floor. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for us for this evening. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and sticking through the technical difficulties. Not as much as last time, which means it can only get better from here. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody.